And there goes our shad head, bro. That saw it going. And we're on. The words were uh-oh. What's up, ladies and gents? Happy New Year. The video you're about to see was shot over the December holiday. After 2 weeks of resting and spending time with family and friends, we are finally back in action. And do I have a few lacquer videos waiting for you? Currently, 86% of you guys watching the channel are not subscribed. So if you like what you see, I would love it if you guys could subscribe. Unfortunately, the fishing wasn't as great as we expected it to be. The water was freezing. Thank you so much for your support. I've got some insane news dropping within the month, but I hope you enjoy today's episode. What's up, ladies and gents? So unfortunately, early this morning, we didn't get any bites on the paddle tail. Just from a few shad that basically nipped off the tail. Switched over to spoon, no luck so far. We've moved over to bait, and Dad's gonna chuck out a shark rod now with a massive shad head. Oh, we're hoping to catch a lacquer shark. Most probably gonna be a raggy. Yeah, water's gone cold over the night, and we've got a lot of raggies in the area. So yeah, Dad's gonna chuck it out now. Throwing with the Saltiga, and he's got about 1 kilometer's line on there. But yeah, this isn't, you know, like the drone setup we had back in the day when drones were still legal. So yeah, now if you do hook a big shark, unfortunately most of the time they just bite off the steel or get away or, you know, run off your line, and that's not great. But oh well, it's one of those things. Good cast. Now we're gonna set it and then get that big shad head out there. This is gonna be our rig for the day. You can see it's got a nice little colorful thingy, very big hook. This is actually a small hook, if you know what we used to fish with back in the day. So yeah, it's about, I think, 200-pound steel. And yeah, I've got this little colorful thing because we're using dead bait. Here we go, shark bait. Still frozen, so it's a bit difficult to get the hook in. Very nice indeed. Now that, Oaks, is our beautiful little, oh my days, this is no joke. That's our lovely octopus tentacle that we picked up, and Dad is onto something. Yeah, probably a little shark. Mon is on, Poppy. Oh, look at that rod bend, dude. He is taking some line, let me tell you something. Check there, almost onto the backing. Awesome, I'll stop it. There we go. That is on, bro. What a crazy run. He's just on a different level. It's impossible to compete at this stage. I've only caught a puffer fish this whole holiday, and Dad is like on fire again. Ew, what a run. Still busy hooking up the shad head, and just as we arrived, Dad quickly sent out a lacquer octopus tentacle, and we are on, brew. Hopefully not a shark, hopefully a nice fish, but we're gonna see shortly. That was a very big run, so I believe might be a sharky. Right in the front here. Wave should bring him over. There we go. You're a big smoothie. Just want to grab the tail. Got him there. That's a groot smoothie. He's still got a lot of energy in him. It's crazy how much power these animals have. And obviously they spin. There we go. Finally got him. Now I can get the hook out. But yes, he is just tangling himself up here. There we go. That should hold him a bit better. Ja, toch een tangle nou hoor. Ja. Ja. Nog een spin. Trying to hold him. There we go. Hook's out. Now it's going to be a mission to untangle. Just got to spin the other way around. There we go. He's quite a busy oak. Dad's going to try and pick him up. Of hou maar net op die vloerhok, is fine. There we go. Yes. He's a busy guy. Drop him out here. There he goes. Yeah. Phew. That was insane. So smoothies have a tendency of turning like that, and it makes it a mission to get them out, to get the hook out, to get them back in the water. But yeah, back at it, gonna chuck out the big shad head right now. And then just a nice thing from our side to say, if you do take an octopus, don't kill the entire thing. Just take 2 or 3 legs, my brew. Give it a chance to survive, heal, and then grow new legs. They do regenerate their legs. So yeah, don't kill the entire thing. Yeah, they are amazing animals, so just take 3 legs at most.
As jy nie 'n seekat het wat uit 'n kabeljou se maag kom nie, kan jy maar by die huis bly hierdie SA's.
We got this one out of the cob's tummy yesterday, and obviously use it as bait now. And we caught a very nice smooth hound, so yeah, like a dad. Woo! A little bit of cotton just to tie on some guts there. You can see the shad head's about the size of dad's hand. Very nice. Shad head has defrosted a little bit by now.
So am I.
Yeah. A little wet after that one. Time to slide. Dropping down the rod, has the line, and time for her to fly.
To slide, not to fly.
Oh yeah.
Fly is sensitive.
Yeah, no more flying. We're gonna slide her out. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Out goes the massive shad head. Now Dad's gonna do his classic shake. Look at him go. Just like that. We're in and ready to rumble. So that same octopus leg is going out again, Oaks. You can see the hook's nice and proud. Dad's gonna chuck it. Octopus leg about to be sent. It's currently high tide here at Glengariff, and yeah, fishing right in front of the houses on our rock. If you don't want to call it our rock, that's okay. We put the pipes here, so I think that gives us a little bit of a claim for it. You guys are welcome to fish on it though. Here we go. So yeah, we built these pipes, probably like 15 years back, eh? And then we just chopped and changed them a little bit with the stainless steel, so they're a bit more solid right now. And yeah, one rod out, like a sharky boy, and yeah, see what happens. Very important also to take your rubbish with you. Please don't leave the rocks dirty. That includes bait. Make sure you leave your area nice and clean, Oaks. Whatever you do have with you, take it back with you, and make sure you don't mess up anything. There we go. And there it goes, our shad head, bro. That saw it going, and we're on. The words were uh-oh. He's about to set that hook. Boink. Big fish. Gotta reel out. Just as I made my cast, dude. Okay, don't leave bait lying around, dogs eat them. So yeah, just get it back in the cooler quick. Drop this here. Dad is on. The fillet. Not a big one. So sometimes big baits don't catch big shark, but you're gonna see it shortly. Coming in now nicely, probably with the tide as well, pushing, which is in our favor. Dad said the shark's jumping at the back there. I didn't see it right now. Here we go. Nog 'n klein grey shark of ietsie. Eintlik 'n small shark, not a big one. Huh? Yeah, small shark on that big head. Can you believe it? Here he comes. Off to the right. Jump down, go get him. Yeah, an active little guy. All the way that way again. Yeah.
Here she comes. Wait for the wave. Nope, Dusky. Die treble het hom gehak, nie eens in sy mond nie.
Beautiful little Dusky brew. Yeah, what a pretty shark, eh? Dad's getting the pliers quick.
Be careful. These ones do have teeth. The treble is right there. That actually works well.
A massive Dusky there from Dad. And yeah, let's get him back in the water. Gonna wait for the ocean. And off she goes. Check the fin over there one last time. He's gone, bro. Right there he is. He's figuring out where he wants to swim. He's coming back into the gully here. Should go out somewhere around there now. There he goes. Always check your fish, make sure they are fine and they are revived. Make sure they swim away strongly. This one has gone back into the depths now for sure. So I'm going to turn this into a quick scratching rod. Going to try and catch a few small fish, maybe like a stripey, just to use as a livey later on. I'll go get my big rod once I go upstairs, and yeah, let's get that set up. So just going to cut off the spoon. You can see we use a Toby spoon. I'm going to get it on that knot. There we go. We use a nice little Toby spoon, 30 grams. The bottom one, and I think the top one's 25, so 55 grams in total. Beautiful spoon. You can fish it with or without the swivel at the top, but yeah, switch your hooks out, throw a single hook, and make sure your hook points down like this with the thing, because when it goes, the hook is upwards and it won't get stuck in your reef. Put that there. Got a nice little size 3 here. It's actually the one I dove out the other day. Nice. I'm going to throw this one. Got it out the ocean. It's going back into the ocean now. And then we just need a nice little trace, and we'll find that right here. And then I'll see if we've got another, like a smaller hook here somewhere. I don't think so. Take one of these. We do make FG knots. It is the best knot to make when it comes to braid and your normal mono line. Now just tie on our lekker hook and everything. There we go, just like that. And then normal figure 8, go 1 and 2. Figure 8s can only be made with thick line. Don't do it with thin line, it will pull loose. Remember to lubricate, pull it nice and tight, and just give it a snip. There we go, ready to go, bro. Check that out. Should be fine. Lekker. Gonna check out a nice little prawn, and we're gonna see if we can get stuck into something. This one's done. Drop it back in. Prawn's still frozen, that doesn't really matter. You can just give it a little bit of a defrost now, but at the moment I don't think it's an issue. I'm going to put him on with his entire shell. Yeah, gives me a bit more time with the smaller fish. From the tail, we're just going to string him on like the earthworms at home. Just like that. String them through. Just grab your cotton and put it on nicely. Remember, you want your hook to be nice and proud. Very important to do that. I would rather take off the tail. Oh no! There goes the chocolate leg, it's gone.
Nice little prawn on that hook. And yeah, let's go see if we can catch maybe a bluefish or whatever. There we go. Beautiful prawn. Get it out there.
Our little prawn bait ready to fly.
Then we'll yeet it out. Oh, not there. Nobody saw that. And then we'll yeet it out right there. Now we wait.